Hello, Potato, and welcome to part 3, the final part, of my build of LEGO Kit 10278, the Modular Buildings Collection Police Station, 2,923 pieces. In parts 1 and 2, we built floor 1 and 2 of our police station and donut shop. In this third and final part, we're going to build the third floor, which I'm guessing is going to be the chief's office, and then part 14 is just the roof. Now this build may take a little bit longer than part 2 did because with part 2 only 2 of the parts had multiple bags. In this one they all have multiple bags. Now when I say multiple bags, of course I mean this second smaller bag. They all also have, I'm sure, yeah, little bags of tiny pieces, 1x1s and 1x2s in the big bag. So basically they mostly all have like 4 bags if you count all poly bags, which I'm going to for the purposes of this. But when I say 2 bags though, I do mean 2 numbered bags. So I'm not going to spend any time going over parts 1 and 2 here. If you are interested in those, go back and watch those videos. For some reason, the third part, or the final part, of these big multi-part builds always gets more views than the first 2 parts. Don't know why. I mean, it's almost like some people don't want to watch someone build a Lego kit. I mean, I know I'm not the only person who does it, because there are other channels that do the same thing. That admittedly probably doing it better than I do, but yeah, parts 1 and 2, floors 1 and 2. Now we're on to part 3, which is going to be sections 11 through 14. 11, 12, and 13 look like they're going to be the third floor. 14th is just that little section of roof up there. And again, the only bad thing I've seen in this kit so far is I don't like the new design of the coffee pots. I mean, it looks like some sort of a weird ray gun or something. They've done better coffee pots in the past, and I may ultimately swap those out and design them the way the older kits have done it. And that their murder board on the second floor is an elastic band, which, if that hasn't disintegrated by next spring when I go to, or at least next January when I put this kit back out after putting it in storage for the summer and winter areas, I will be very surprised. If it lasts more than a couple years, I will be utterly shocked, because it's just a red elastic band. But yeah, that's the only real criticism I have on this kit so far. So let's get into the fast forward with section 11 and get it built, see if I have anything else to whine about when we build up the last story here. So yeah, to the fast forward. And there we are, all 419 steps completed. Kit 10278, the police station from Modular Buildings Collection, is complete. So, the last minifigure joined us in this part, and that is the police captain. I was calling her the chief before, but the book says she is the captain. And by that look on her face, which she does have too, she has but they're both smiling, which is weird for a police officer. But I think from the look on this face, I think there's a fairly good chance that if not directly in league with the donut thief, she's at least very crooked. I do not believe that she is a legit police captain. But she heads up this force of goobers, and of course when I put her in the city, Commissioner Gordon will overrule her. We do have our soap suds billboard, which I think is going to be an issue taking that third floor off because it is connected to it. We have a different version of a water tower. Why don't you just take this whole section off here and take a better look at it. It'll fit on camera better if it's not on top of the stuff from parts 1 and 2. Here we go. Oops, there we go. We have kind of a newer version of the water tower. I haven't seen one quite like this. Well, let me adjust the camera now too. Always something, isn't it? There we go. A different version of the water tower than we've seen in previous kits, but still an interesting version of it. We have some more fire escape ladder to get up here onto the roof. We appear to have a radio antenna and a little air vent to keep rain from coming down into the pipes. The roof is pretty basic. One thing, I mean, and the book points it out, that these look an awful lot like an animal head. And yeah, my thought when I first saw them was, do they have bears in the Minecraft kits? Because it looks like we're repurposing Minecraft bear heads. Because I only have like 1 or 2 bears, and they don't look like that. And they're part of the camping display. So I'm thinking there must be bears in Minecraft. Or something in Minecraft. Maybe it could be a wolf head, maybe? Could be a wolf head. In Minecraft, everything's a little blocky, so it's entirely possible. Let's pull the billboard off, because it's going to be in the way of looking at this part, which is the, I guess, the evidence locker. We have a crowbar in there, a couple of jars of suspicious nothing. We have a red jewel. We have some cookies, presumably stolen by the some cookie thief that predates the donut thief. A couple jars of yellow something. I'm guessing urine samples. A frying pan, a thief's hat, and a very, well, very looks like a trailer door. But I'm guessing that's meant to be like a more imposing like vault door for the top here. And now what I thought was an air conditioner for the chief's or the captain's office appears to just be for the bathroom. I guess to vent out the smells after Captain has one of her 3 burrito lunches. Then we have, I'm guessing, the captain's office, which appears to have a reel-to-reel tape player in it. Again, bringing in the question, when are these kits supposed to be taking place? What is the setting for this? Of course, we have some more ivy growing on the side of the building, and I think we may have, at the very least, an accomplice to the donut thief here, with this little bird on the ledge eating its own donut. Maybe there's 2 donut thieves. Maybe the bird's a copycat. Maybe the news owner is a copycat, just trying to move along the thievery to keep selling papers. And then we have our billboard. According to the book, this is from the Brick Bank kit, which is unfortunately one of the few modular kits I never got. But I guess in the Brick Bank, she was tunneling her way into the bank vault. That's what it says in the book anyways. So I have no reason to doubt it. In the back, nothing much going on here. It's where the ladder leads off from the previous floor. We do have, I guess these are meant to be blinds that are pulled up in the captain's office. Oddly, she doesn't have a typewriter or a computer or anything, or even a phone. She just has a cup of coffee, which I guess I've tilted towards the person visiting her, not towards her. Let's just turn that all the way to where she can actually grab it. Too far. There we go. And then we have a little egg here. They always use some interesting pieces for the decorations on the building molding. Like I've seen frogs before in some of them, and these little pieces are, I think, frequently used for like wheel wells. I think I've seen them as shoulders on robots before too. And of course the bread loaf pieces. But yeah, that's it. It's done. Now I need to go see if I can actually make it fit into the city display. I looking at it now, I'm thinking it may not fit. I'm thinking it may be a little too wide, but if so, it's built. And when the others go into storage, it'll go into storage too. And then next year, maybe something else will get left in the box, and this will get put out on display instead. But there's actually one other thing I do want to comment on this kit, and that's actually more to do with the instructions. So some of the pieces in this kit are a very, very dark brown. I think darker, yeah, like this. I guess that too. A very dark brown, and the instruction book has a black background. So when you put a dark brown piece on a black background, like they've done here, it's very hard to see. You may notice in the fast forward that I was picking the book up periodically to look at it. That's why, because I was trying to see, I could tell there was a piece there because there's a number next to it, but I couldn't tell what it was. That's a little annoying. And maybe if I was like sitting down at a table, not doing this at a stand-up desk and recording it for YouTube, maybe that wouldn't have been an issue for me. But I am, or I was, and it is. There we go. But yeah, that's it. It's a nice set. It's going to look nice in the city. I'm going to find some room for it. I think having these easily openable windows on the evidence rooms probably... that's the evidence room. That's where they take pictures. Evidence room is up here. Evidence room has no windows. That's actually quite smart. Yeah, it's got the usual level of nice detail. New ideas that I haven't seen in previous kits, like doing the plants like this. New ways of using other pieces. Overall, and honestly, nothing like super fiddly in this. Sometimes these kits have like real fiddly, repetitive pieces, and as close as we came, I think, would be these, and they weren't that bad. But yeah, nice kit. I think it's still available, or maybe it's just been discontinued. I don't know. I know the newest kit is the Modular Hotel, which I still need to pick up. Although, again, I have no space in the display for it, but if I don't buy it, it'll just be discontinued, then I won't have it at all, much like the movie theater and the Brick Bank and the 50s Diner. But honestly, I don't feel bad about the 50s Diner. I didn't care for that one. I didn't think it looked nice in the lineup. But that's going to wrap us up for this. Very pleased with the kit overall. With a few hours of building time there, all sped up into less than 10-minute chunks for you. So I hope you found it at all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.